Hello, Moorpark College students, and welcome to Anatomy of a Murder. My name is Nick Zingo, and I will be your host for this online course. The purpose of this video is twofold. Number one, it is for students who are new to online learning or distance education. Or number two, this video is for people who may be new to Canvas, our new learning management system now being used at Moorpark College. So let us begin. First, make sure you are in your portal, which should look somewhat like this since I'm using the student view. Notice my cursor in the middle of the screen, which we will now navigate to my courses, which you should be familiar with. Click on my courses. On the right side of your screen, you will see a listing of all courses you are registered for. Make sure you are in the current term or semester, spring 2017. Then transition to the left for your online courses. Go to the Canvas homepage. Once you click the Canvas homepage, it should come up with something that looks somewhat like this. This is called the dashboard. On your dashboard will be the squares or tiles, as they're called by Canvas, of your online courses. Keep in mind, it does not have your classroom courses, just your online courses. If for some reason you do not see the tiles that look like this, check this toggle switch up here and make sure that it is toggled to the left. So now let's move to the far left. In the far left, you will see the round Ventura Community College District logo. Below that, you see my photograph because I'm in my account. And this will be your button or link to get into your account, which will have several options, one of which will be to upload a photograph to your portfolio for this college course. And there are some other options in there as well, which you can look at on your own. Down below, of course, is the dashboard, which is represented by an icon of what looks like a speedometer. Below that, you will see what looks like a notebook with tabs. If you click this, this will come up with a listing of all your courses. Let's do that briefly. If you do not see your courses here that you are registered for, then click this link here, all courses, and you should see the course at that time. Below this notebook, you will see the calendar. The calendar will contain a list of all your due dates for your discussions and assignments. Next, as we move down, you will see the inbox. When you click this, that is exactly what it says. It's an inbox for your email. And then below that, you may see the arrow for the Commons, which you can explore on your own. Then, of course, the question mark should you need additional help in Canvas. So let us now go back to the dashboard of the speedometer. Click the dashboard. Locate your tile for CJ M17 Anatomy of a Murder. Here, the green tile. Click your green tile. I think it should be green in yours as well. And now you will see an additional series of links that have popped up over here on the left. The first one is home. This is nothing more than a very short summary of the course. Announcements. This is one of many ways in which I will communicate with the class as a whole, is by announcements. It is up to you, the student, to check these announcements so that you don't miss something that may be current or something that may be current. Let's just leave it at that. Okay. As you can see, there are currently 4 announcements at this time. These announcements will be deleted as they are past their due date, and new announcements may be added depending upon what the announcements are. Next, of course, is the syllabus. Now, to bring up the syllabus, you will click this link here, Course Syllabus. Click here. And the syllabus is what a college syllabus should be, though, as some of you have taken me before, know that my syllabi are just a little bit different, but they include your course requirements, your learning objectives, and other requirements as is indicated by the college itself. Also in the syllabus, for those of you that are familiar with taking my courses, you may find an extra credit opportunity within the syllabus. But this being a criminal justice course, you're going to have to search for it, and we'll see how observant you are. Next, let's move down the list of links to what is called modules. This is your gateway to the entire course itself. Modules include everything in the course, whether it be videos, lectures, discussions, assignments, quizzes, you name it, this should be here under modules. I have separated my course into 4 sections, as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and these are nothing more than introductory sections that you will need to progress through in order to open up and be allowed entrance into the modules. The modules below I have identified by alpha letters, A, B, C, so on and so forth, and this is the actual course itself. Now, each module is divided very similar to what you see here in Module A. I've identified it by chapter number, the name of the chapter, and then briefly, when you click this, it will tell you a brief summary of the chapter. It will also indicate what pages you will need to read in order to be successful in this course. I do not need you reading every page of the chapter, nor do I need you reading every chapter of the book. I have specified certain pages and specified certain chapters for this course, but feel free to read that, should you like, on your own. Below that, you will see lecture and then the chapter number. This lecture is a series of slides which contain content, or what I call lecture content or information, that is necessary for you to be successful in this course. Some modules contain very short videos which you will need to watch in order to participate in this course. Also, every module will have a discussion item, and every module or every couple modules will then have an assignment. When you go into the discussion item, you will see a series, or excuse me, you will see a brief summary or paragraph of what we are discussing, and then after that you will see a couple questions for discussion for you to respond to. When you make that response, you will do it down below here where it says reply. You will type your reply in here. Once you have responded, I will then ask you to reply to at least one other student who has also made a response to the question items in the discussion. You only need to respond to one other student. If you feel like you want to respond to other, please do. It will be considered for additional credit as well. So let us go back to modules. Let us go down to our section on the course. So we talked about what is the chapter about, the lecture content, which is in slides. When you click it, you will see it. You may or may not have a video to watch. You will have a discussion to participate in. Then, every couple modules, you will see an assignment. An assignment is where you will upgrade and answer a response, your thoughts, your critical thinking on a couple questions I have asked. And you'll either do this in a response box, similar to what you saw in discussion, or you will upload this as a text document for me to read and then grade. And pretty much that's really all you need to know. Now, if you're wondering what this link is below modules discussions, this just simply lists in very plain form all your discussions, their titles, their dates, and when they're due. Again, you'll notice that each one is due by midnight every Saturday, so you have to keep up on your weekly discussions. Please feel free to proceed through the course as fast as you want, but I would ask that you keep current with the discussions. So if for some reason in 3 weeks you've decided to proceed to the end of the course, you will still have to come back and, in order to be current, respond to the other students who may be on week 3 or 4 as far as their discussion responses. Next, you will see assignments. Again, just another way to inform you of your discussions and their due dates a little bit differently. Again, the chapter name, the discussion, and when it's due, and the number of points awarded. And then after discussions are your assignments with the same thing with their due dates. Then, of course, quizzes. You will find that there is only one quiz. Pretty good, huh? Of course, your grades people are the other students or your fellow students in the course. And the rest of it, I think, is self-explanatory. So that's about it. If you've got any questions, please email me, or I respond to my students within 24 hours, unless it's some very unusual circumstance. But I'm always accessible, as some of you have taken me before know that. And if you have any questions regarding this, please email me at nzingo@vccd.edu. And I will conclude this video presentation with a phrase or saying that a fellow instructor uses who teaches on the East Coast. Where attention goes, energy flows. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.